Do you struggle with anxiety in the morning? Or maybe you would just like to be a morning person and don't know where to get started? On today's video, I'm going to give you 4 mental health hacks to set yourself up for a blissful morning routine. So stick around, folks. Hi, my name is Callie Johnson, and I am a certified embodied dance teacher. On this channel, I like to talk about dance, mental health, spirituality, and just living your best life. I am so excited to be back on here making some content for everybody. I have been on a road trip back home, moving from Colorado to Tennessee. I finally made it back to Chattanooga. If you can't tell by how fluffy my hair is, I am definitely in the humidity now. And then I was also so grateful and so fortunate to go do a really cool family reunion down in Florida at Brandi Carlisle's mothership. So I want to give a big shout out to my family, my aunts for putting the whole thing together, and a big shout out to Brandi Carlisle for a really awesome festival. My heart is very full, and I'm really excited to be back here. This is my hometown, and I'm hanging out with my family and really just trying to get this whole embodied dance thing going right now. So I was trying to come up with some ideas and stuff that was personal to me at the moment as I am trying to hit the reset button. And as it's Mental Health Awareness Month, what better place to start than when you wake up in the morning? So today I've got 4 mental health hacks to set you up for a blissful morning routine. All right, so for tip number 1, I'm gonna say it, we all know this and need to do better. I am guilty of it. But tip number 1 is to not get on your phone first thing in the morning. As soon as you get on social media, getting text messages, you're immediately putting yourself into a stressful mindset. We want to ease into our day. So one way I've been able to work around this is to put a timer to have my notifications turned off. My notifications will not turn on until I have been awake for at least an hour to an hour and a half. So know that there is a setting in your phone that you can do this. For instance, with me, I have my notifications turn off by about 9:30 p.m. at night, and then they don't turn back on until around 9:45 a.m. I'm usually up pretty early. So I understand that some of us have businesses to run and stuff like that, and people are trying to get hold of you. But I think everyone in your life can spare you 1 hour to get your mindset straight so you can start your day well and communicate well with everyone. Also, if you don't see the notification for a like or a comment or something like that on your social media, you're probably not gonna look at it. So that's a little trick for my first tip of the day. My second tip of the day, and this one is for all of you snoozers out there, is to wake up earlier to maximize your time in the morning so you don't feel rushed to get out of the door. How can you do this though if you have a hard time getting going and like to hit that snooze button? Well, one thing that I have actually tricked myself into doing is to set my alarm about 15 to 30 minutes before I actually need to be up and moving. That way, if I do hit the snooze button, I haven't done it 2 or 3 times when I'm supposed to be already up and moving, and then went ahead and lost 30 minutes of my morning. So if I just set my alarm earlier than I actually want to be up, I'm already getting that process started, and then I'm up and going, and I still have that amount of time. Another way you can actually maximize your time in the morning are finding tasks that you can combine together. In my world, I love to have my French press steeping while I go meditate. So this is only about 20 minutes of my time. This must be the bartender server that's in me, but if I can get that one task going, by the time I'm done meditating, I'll have my coffee ready to go. So there's just different little ways you can find how you can combine tasks in the morning. That way you can maximize your task, especially if you're a very busy person, maybe you have kids, or you just struggle to get out the door in the morning. This way you won't feel as rushed and you can get out the door in peace. Tip number 3 is to meditate in the morning. I promise you, I notice when I am and when I am not doing this. It has been the biggest game changer in my mental health journey, is finding time to meditate in the morning. And this doesn't have to be a whole hour of meditation. If you do, props to you. But you can just start with 13 to 20 minutes in the morning. That way you are, able to just find quiet before you get your day started and set a good intention. You could start with just 5 minutes if you are new to meditating. I wouldn't say it would be super effective, but at least if you're trying to create this habit and add it into your morning routine, maybe even if you just sit down with your eyes closed and take a few deep breaths just to set the tone right for the day. And I guarantee you, you will start noticing a lot less of racing thoughts in the morning and stress about how your day is going to go. All right, and for my 4th and my personal favorite tip for your blissful morning routine is to eliminate background noise. This is so important as we are coming out of the theta waves into our alpha wave state, knowing that our mind is already beginning to program much easier information that is receiving the moment that we start waking up, particularly within the first 20 minutes to an hour of being awake. So when we have stuff like really loud, crazy music going on first thing in the morning, or you've got news, podcasts, even just top 40 songs, lots of words flying at you in the morning, your mind is already going off and firing off, trying to take in all this information. So I really feel at peace and a lot less stressed out when I can incorporate at least 20 minutes to an hour's worth of silence as I'm starting my day. That way I have mental clarity and it actually helps me find my energy a lot more. Now, for those of you that do not have the luxury of having complete silence in the morning, maybe you have a family with crazy kids that like to wake you up early in the morning, or you have roommates and it's just busy in the house when you're waking up anyway. Bonus hack is to get you some earphones to put on, and you can play either beautiful 432 hertz frequencies or a lo-fi morning music that doesn't have words in it as your background noise, so you can cancel out everything in the background. You can also do morning affirmations as long as it's positive affirmations. I would say the only other words would be some sort of chanting if that's incorporated into your meditation, but avoid lots of words flying at you. As much quiet, silence, or just high vibe frequencies in the morning for that first hour that you're awake. I guarantee you will notice the difference. It'll make your morning so much more enjoyable, and you will feel so at peace and ease once you get the day moving. Then you can turn on that podcast after that first hour. Mornings don't have to be dreadful. I used to not be a morning person at all. But now that I look at my wake up routine as a ritual, something to look forward to, and as a part of my mental health, well-being, and my overall health, the more I really enjoy my mornings, the less anxiety I have, and really each day becomes more and more enjoyable. Even if you're someone like me that has to work nights and weekends, I still prioritize having a good wake-up routine, whatever time of day that actually is for you, and getting my mind straight before I leave to do whatever it is I'm gonna do that day. I hope all these tips were helpful for you. Leave a comment below and let me know if you tried any of these out, or if you have any cool tips yourself. I'd love to hear about them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and help me grow my channel. And if you know anybody that can benefit from these tips, definitely give it a share. I can't wait to make another video for you all. I will have some more out soon. You all be fantastic and take care of yourselves out there. Take care of your well-being. Much love.